Hey guys, what's going on? Sean here with Westcott Designs, and today we're going to be going over the installation of the Chevy 2500 and 3500 fender liner pullback kit. So you can take your truck from looking like this to this. All right, let's get started. All right, so here we're going to start by removing the mud flap. You're going to want to use a Fender trim removal tool to get that. There is one little plastic clip that's up in there you got to take out. Just be cautious not to break it. Then we're going to be removing the bracket that is behind the fender liner. You can see we're marking here to trim the fender. You can use a cutoff wheel for this, or a air saw or sawzall, whatever you have available for it. Cutoff wheel is going to be the quickest and easiest. Hit it with a little grinding disc to kind of clean up any sharp edges on it. You can see we're using a paint pen here to clean up the raw edge on there, make sure it doesn't rust. Then we can go ahead and bolt in the new pullback kit bracket. Then go ahead and screw in the factory hardware that we've provided. It should line up with the existing holes on the fender liner. If you're enjoying the video so far, liking what you're seeing and you're learning something, go ahead and smash that like button for us, hit that subscribe to get more daily content. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Then we're going to be marking on the mud flap here to trim it, to give us enough clearance for when the tire's at full turn there. As you can see, there's a decent amount of the mud flap that's going to be removed. When you go to cut it, you can heat it up with the torch, make it a lot easier. If you use the torch to heat up the razor blade too a little bit, it makes the cutting process a lot smoother. Go ahead and pop the mud flap back into place. Make sure that it lines up with the upper plastic clip there. And then utilize two of the factory locations to screw it back into place. Now on the front, we're going to be taking off the lower valence. Going to be heating up again to cut with a razor blade. Don't need to make a significant cut on it. You can do little bits at a time. You can also do this with the wheel back on the vehicle and just kind of judge clearance as you're turning it. And then we're going to be trimming off the tabs underneath, making them nice and flush. As you can see, it doesn't take a lot that we need to cut off here to make clearance room. And then on this, there's a bracket that is behind the fender liner there that all you have to do is just kind of push back on it and it'll give it better clearance. And then just trim up the inside of the fender liner. All right guys, that wraps up our video for the Chevy 2500 and 3500 fender liner pullback kit. If you learned something, make sure to give us a like, drop a comment, and give us a subscribe there. Thanks for tuning in.